The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans, yum. And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding, amazing. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip, you won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
What is going on here? Time is just floating by. It's that time for Brady to give you all the news that only Brady knows. Before we get to that, got a few emails I wanted to read prior to all this. It says, I do remember when Brady was out there in those games with Drew Haybata, and I also remember why he got fired. Fans were screaming out, Drew! Drew! And everybody thought that there was an anti-Semitic fan base that was going to the games. Then Bob Brenly put a do-rag on him, and it was all over. Also, same guy, Scott Haynes, funniest listener, best emailer. He's a great emailer, one after the other. Scott Haynes from Maryvale. Byron and Eric are now doing real estate together as the FU Brady Bogan team. Hilarious. And then the last one, also Scott. And also, could you ask the people who had the tech skills that deleted all the pictures of Drew Haybetter, could you hire them and have them take care of Brady's Instagram? That would be great if we could eliminate all memories, if we could completely get rid of that. The world would thank us. It's time now for Brady to give you all the news that only Brady knows. We call this the Brady Report. It's brought to you by our friends at Hooters. And tomorrow night, our man Brett Vesley, going to be out there at the Hooters at Metro Center for Cha-Ching Chavez Rollout Number 2. A portion of the proceeds from our delicious brew from Four Peaks goes right to the Arizona Humane Society. It's very limited. We sold a ton of it last week. Yeah. So the stuff at Hooters is we got to get rid of that too, and it's all for our fuzzy friends. The Hooters over there at Metro Center tomorrow night. What time, Brett?
7 to 9.
7 to 9 o'clock tomorrow at Metro Center Hooters. Cha-Ching Chavez gets pushed out at the Hooters locations as well. Thank you, Hooters, for hosting that and helping us out. Brett will be out there giving you all sorts of stuff. And then say thank you for this Brady Report. Brady, report it.
Good Tuesday morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world.
Hi.
Happy National Lazy Day.
I know it well.
Couple of baseless fun facts. Blink-182 removed the red cross from the nurse's hat on the cover of the Enema of the State album because the American Red Cross told them it was a violation of the Geneva Conventions.
Their album or the Red Cross?
The Red Cross.
Why? They didn't agree to any Geneva Convention. What did the Blink-182 sign that made them have to adhere to the Geneva Convention?
Guess they can't use the logo.
Not advertising or something, I don't know.
Come on. Blink-182 doesn't know that.
You can
it's free
pick
press.
it back up and take it up again.
Wait a second. I think I should. I remember watching a ton of Hogan's Heroes, and everybody was breaking that Geneva Convention.
Yeah, look at that. They did scrub it on the... This is original. There's the OG.
You can't have the Red Cross on her hat?
On Janine.
That's right. It was Janine, what's her name, from Porn. Who's out on Dorks after a while and started just to girl on girl stuff.
Skipped out on Dorks.
She started hating Dorks. Linda Muller, right?
Okay.
Wasn't that her last name?
Sure, I believe. All I just knew was Janine.
Linda Muller. I think she was Till's wife.
There's a 60-mile stretch of Interstate 19 in Arizona where all the signs only use kilometers, not miles. It's a relic from the Carter administration.
Oh, when he was trying to switch us over to meters,
Yep.
metric system.
And we've just never switched back. And probably
Where?
won't. Interstate 19 in Arizona.
It's only 60 miles long.
Where's Interstate 19?
South of Tucson.
Oh. What's the point of going there?
Goes down to the border, right?
There's a south of Tucson that's still America? I don't believe
That's
it.
right. We seen that because we were doing a road trip during our last vacation. We went down to that
Karchner Caverns.
we went to the caverns, and we also went to that what's that big thing out there in
Oh,
the middle
the
of nowhere.
white church.
Sand something or other.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
And as soon as we got out of Tucson on that stretch of highway, it turned into kilometers.
No
and everything
kidding.
else. Yeah, it was weird.
Hard to figure out. How were the caverns? I haven't been there yet.
They're great.
Really
Caverns
awesome.
are great.
Damn it.
According to a new poll, the average American is in a good mood 59% of the summer,
What do
which
you
breaks
know?
down to roughly 53 out of the 90 days of summer.
Not in Arizona. It's 115.
That's true. There's a lot of grouchy people,
Yeah.
but they're too hot to get mad. So
The survey was conducted this summer. People's favorite summer mood boosters: flowers blooming, seeing the trees budding, and taking a walk in the park.
Adderall and vodka.
96% of the people say they don't wear sunscreen every day. 57% admitted they never wear sunscreen outside.
That's me. Don't get me started.
Got some,
I'm the Don Quixote of sunscreen.
according to this new survey of Gen Z investors, 32% of investors have traded while drunk.
Oh yeah. Who hasn't gone to work
Only
drunk?
32%.
The age group, they say the Gen Z are the biggest offenders in that.
Well, it's not hard.
No. 59% of Gen Z investors say they've traded while wasted, and they probably regretted a good portion of that.
Everybody's done their job drunk except Brady.
I could see,
You've never done this job drunk.
no.
I've gotten here before and went, last night's still here.
Yeah, recently.
I don't know if it was recent.
A
Yeah.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last 7
I don't
weeks you've
remember.
been here.
During,
Exactly.
during the Suns run.
I already got a mother, you bastards. Back off. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the Suns run. I had to stay here at the office. That's right. That's Hopkins' fault.
A new survey found people who wear their headphones in public go an average of 5 weeks without having a meaningful conversation with someone. It said 47% of headphone wearers said they take them on walks. 29% always wear them on public transportation. Just under 40% even admitted they keep their headphones in public specifically to avoid talking to people.
Oh, that's one reason, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a victim.
Huh?
That's it. You're
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
begging to get your stuff stolen. I can't imagine. Like, that makes me so uncomfortable when I'm on the trails and biking and stuff, and I'm
I don't
on
know
your
how
left,
to do
on your left, on your left, and you're right behind them. It just scares the hell out of them. Like you're like a person with bad
lovely day.
Yeah, a person with bad intentions. I told you that one morning at 4:30. I'm riding my bike in here on the Greenbelt on 48th Street, and there's an old with a small dog, headphones on, and she was scared to death that I was going by her. And I'm like, you are announcing that you have no defense or something, and it's the middle of the night.
The Utah governor just received a letter from a very concerned citizen last week who demands that the governor change his name, his surname,
Dinger.
or he'll face protests. His name is Spencer Cox.
Oh, right. Well, in Utah, that is tough. Governor Cox. Which in New York is a verb. I'm Governor Cox. Oh, yeah. I'm Italian. That's why my hand's up your ass.
You got that vocal fry.
I tell you, it's so nice. I like being governor because you can stick your hand up people's ass. I got to be an Italian governor. You can't do that with any other
You
ethnicity.
need it like dough.
I mean, I've known a lot of Italians and never once have kissed me or touched my dork or butt. I've met a lot of Italian people. Most of the time, it's just a double handshake. What I've discovered, like Tony Casanova, that handshake is it's the warmest greeting I've
and
ever
he'll go
felt.
for he'll want to
He'll give you he gave me a brother hug and a little
Yeah.
cheek kiss.
Yep.
I guess I have been kissed by an Italian. Oh, and then we had sex. I forgot about that.
That's a little.
That was I forgot. Okay, so other than that,
That's standard.
pretty much no. And he's like, look, the reason I'm inside of you is because I'm Italian.
I do it to everyone.
I do it to everyone, and I retards, homeless, everybody. Like Tony, I don't think any of this is appropriate. I'm Italian. Nothing I do is appropriate. I do it to sluts. I do it to prudes, virgins, nuns. I'm in all of them.
And the cheek check that I call it, where they do the little thing.
Oh,
like
the
a little
touch your
packet.
cheek and that little
I
rub.
know, I have a couple of friends that will do that.
He said it to me. Tony was there at the movie thing. And he's stills of the extra stuff. And he goes, look at that. You got a good face. And he gives me a little smack on the side of the head. And I'm like, all right. And then he made love to me. I'm Italian. I'm a middle-aged Italian guy. That's how things used to work.
Facebook just rolled out a new prayer request feature.
Oh, no.
They already had the thoughts thing, so they've added it to the prayer. Get it out faster.
Ugh.
I knew you'd be excited.
I was in
for
some
that.
group text with family members. So, most of them I don't even know. It's like the phone number was up. And it was one of our family members had a fall. She's an older lady. I think the world of her. She's great. But I don't get involved in, and they all probably think I'm an asshole. I don't get involved in group text well wishes. I pick the number out of the group and send it to that person. I don't want.
That's even tough sometimes.
I don't know which was what.
Yeah.
So I waited and then I asked him, like, is this the person I should be? I'm not going to get in a group text to pat myself in the back, squirting out an emoji of hands together and saying, I'm sending you love and prayers. My sister fires off, sending love and healing prayers. I'm like, who is that?
You just didn't say press it and put the like on there? Like that
No.
comment?
I put ha-ha.
Like that they died?
I did. No, they're
mean,
alive.
I know.
I put a ha-ha on my sister sending healing prayers. I'm like, you didn't do anything. Sending healing prayers through AT&T, no power at all. Go yourself. Call that person. Have a heart.
I got a quick Wild America.
All right, go. Don't say that bothers me to no end. Sending healing prayers. It's Anthony Jeselnik was right. We talked about it years before Jeselnik got his whole thoughts and prayers thing out. But my God.
And do you think on that?
You're doing less than nothing when you send prayers through text. And you didn't send a prayer.
No.
You just said you would.
Said the words.
I said, like, if you sent a whole prayer, I'd have a little more respect for you. I'm sending. She never once sent us.
Do you think that relative or that person says, interesting, John never replied?
Yeah.
You
I'm
think
sure of it.
Yeah, they're like, why didn't he reply?
He's on the list, and he didn't send any thoughts and prayers. And you know what? She's still there, so well
that's what
done.
I'm saying. The person that it's for,
Yeah.
do you think they're really
No,
thinking
they're
that, just because he didn't
Oh, by the
reply,
way,
he doesn't.
The person that took the spill wasn't on the thread.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that's why I had to. Well, it's not to her. It's talking about her.
A
She
heads up.
fell down. So Aunt Connie falls, and then all these other people start telling each other how great they are about their well wishes. Oh, it drives me bananas. Sending prayers. Send. I just send Barry Wood pictures with his hands together. Me too. Sending prayers from this guy. It's the same thing. Sorry, Brady. Go ahead.
In Colorado, we had another bear getting into cars. This time, one bear got into 8 cars.
Oh, man.
It was in Estes Park. Wildlife officials got out there. 8 car doors open overnight.
He didn't close any of the doors?
No.
So they haven't learned
you
that
could see
part
paw
yet.
prints on the seats, and they're like, nope, it wasn't a person in all
Something's
8.
happening.
They're learning.
agree.
They've learned, and
They've
they're
learned.
passing on the information.
That's why I think that one walking away, backing up is
That's the best
signal.
one.
The best one is they've been opening car doors for so long that one walks up to the car and opens it, because for years they've been opening cars thinking these empty caverns sometimes have
nothing's in there.
snacks in them. And then there were people in that one, and he backed up like, whoa, 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 I didn't know
Hey,
people
what?
lived in these. And he told his friends, make sure they're empty first.
So the one even punched in the key code on the side door. Like,
And his 1997 Explorer, who's got that on their car anymore?
I still
Key
have
code.
one.
You have a key code on the
It's
side of your car?
LED light. It lights up the side.
Yeah,
and
mine
you can
too.
do it.
You do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's unnecessary
It's not the
technology.
push
I don't even know the
buttons
code,
anymore.
to be honest.
But what's
Yeah,
it
a lot of
for?
times you don't
I don't even know the code
Isn't that
for
what
it.
the fob is for?
It is.
Yeah, but
You
you
don't
can,
have the
you can
fob?
leave your fob in the car and lock the door if you want.
Oh. Well, my fob, if I just get close, all the doors unlock.
Yeah.
I don't have to
But
hit
if
a
it's
button.
but you have
That's
to
so
have
is
it.
mine, yeah.
But I'm saying you can put it in your car and you can lock
Then
the
you
doors.
code lock it.
Then you code lock.
So you're saving time by digging around in your pocket for keys by leaving them in the car, but you're killing that very same time by coding in the lock.
Yeah, you can keep the AC going. Lock the keys in there if you got a little quick trip over there.
Get your 2-year-old in the back. You
Yeah.
gotta hop into the
Lock
quick
them
trip.
in.
That way none of the firefighters can get to the child. Smart. It's a good move.
That's your Wild America.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Bears are telling each other about this, though. That's the scary part, is because it's happening an awful lot.
This guy named John Edward, he lives in Minneapolis, and he has an annual cat tour. In other words, people walk around the neighborhood in Minneapolis that has older houses.
Right.
It's kind of like a home tour, but he puts cats in the windows. So you walk around the city, they put the cats in the windows.
Living cats?
Beautiful, yeah, living cats in these Victorian houses.
How do they get them to stay?
Well, you have a chance because there's a lot of cats. Some of them might not. They'll put multiple in there. But the picture that they have is an example. It's kind of like, this year 300 people made the trip to Minneapolis to check it out. It's getting bigger and bigger.
Idiots.
It's like Catchella.
Good for that guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Organizing Catchella and raking in all that money.
So it's just desperately lonely lesbians
Yeah.
staring into your house.
Last year's event was virtual because of the pandemic. So he's glad to see people are back out. He originally started as a joke, but now he's done it for 5 years in a row.
Brady, Governor Cuomo here. Where's this pussy tour?
In Minneapolis.
Oh, I got to get there. Is that anyone in New York?
It is. Yeah,
Hey,
it's really
Brady,
close.
you're good, man.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Your ears are a little waxy.
That's better.
I'm Italian.
It tickles.
You taste like sauce. You got good gravy. This guy over here. What time do the lady salespeople start getting in? I want to greet them.
You got time to warm up a little bit.
I think he should quit his job as governor and be a greeter at an Albany Walmart. Hi, it's welcome to Walmart. Check out our specials on back to school stuff.
He could take over an old Kmart facility and open up his own kind of Italian box store.
I don't know what that means. Isn't that just coffins?
Yeah.
Well, stuff that fell off the truck.
Italian box store, cigarettes and coffins. What are you talking about?
We got a couple of radio videos.
Okay.
This first one is a group of friends in Omaha. They had to be rescued from an elevator on Saturday because a lot of rain. There's some flooding.
Mm-hmm.
They go down the elevator, and all of a sudden it hits something pretty hard, like
A guy.
it's the water.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden it goes down further. Water
It starts
shooting
drowning him.
And the guy records it. It gets
Nice. A little terror
Terror's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Loop.
So he's just.
Let me see your best moose impression.
Oh my goodness.
up. And then there you are. Now it's up to
Oh
their
Jesus! It's
hips
up
and
to their
shoulders.
necks.
And so they were able to pry the door open.
Let me see your best moose impression.
Oh, they're just fooling around. Look
Yeah.
at that, and it's just sludgy
damn.
mud water. Is that sewage backed up? Is that what's going on?
It's
'Cause that's what
flood
happens
waters.
with floods.
It looks
Just
pretty
Yeah.
disgusting.
It's
That's-
parking lot. Or
Yeah, but that's what
parking
happens.
garage
That's the
water.
first thing that floods people know in buildings. Is that the sewers usually are the thing that backs up?
There's another one where the guy is in the same apartment complex walking through the hall. He's like, I love when my hallway's a bathtub.
Oh my God! That I didn't expect it. Look at that.
Oh, my
Tampons and
God.
poop floating around.
Oh,
That's his
it's-
basement? That is not.
That's the apartment building.
He's just walking around in it.
Where's this at?
Yeah.
Should have gotten
In
the
Omaha.
basement apartment.
Jesus.
That's what you tell him. That's your fault. Look at that sludgy poop tampon water. Look at the thing stuck to his arm when he lifted his arm.
Yep.
That was old toilet paper. Oh. Why is he walking around in that? I didn't know there was flooding in Omaha right now.
Me either. All right, you ready for this one? This woman hired a little mascot to surprise her kids on their
Dinger?
birthday. No, Mrs. Bigfoot.
Kirby? Oh.
6-year-old birthday party.
Let's
Town,
just let them
Oklahoma,
start.
and it's definitely not every day that Bigfoot stops by the party.
Well, for one Oklahoma girl, the surprise of a lifetime turned into possibly the scare of a lifetime. Her mother, Brett, usually goes all out with a fancy birthday cake. But when the birthday cake fell through this year, well, they were forced to improvise.
So Brett and her husband invited Bigfoot to the party.
We just thought, she came with balloons and a bow in her hair
Bigfoot's in a
and a
skirt,
tutu
too.
on. So I'm like, oh, this will be cute and fun. Well, my kids didn't really have that reaction.
Yeah, here's the reaction.
yeah.
This is a little girl right there. This is big
And they don't show it all. I mean,
windows with balloons and
the
gifts
kids
and
are in
trophies.
hysterics.
Ready for the six-year birthday party, but the kids on the other hand, not a big fan of the new guests. They all took off running and screaming.
It's a house of windows, and there's a beast outside
Bigfoot
trying to
ended
get
up
in.
coming inside the cabin.
Well, where's Kirby at? I don't see. Did they show? Oh, there.
Well,
Kids warmed
therapy
up to
bills
it.
are gonna
Open the door, you old pucks. How's it going, kids?
And after
Sorry to
all
let
the
you know
gifts
I
and
had to shut down the
it was all
business.
worth it.
Oh, that's great.
I would just recommend it for a good time. Obviously, by
Scare
the
the hell
video,
out of your
my
kids. That's awesome.
I want to be a Bigfoot at kids' parties. You know how happy I'd be inside that suit?
Oh, I know.
Look at that. That's a pretty elaborate
Oh, my
Bigfoot
God.
costume for
It's
4-year-olds. Yeah. Hilarious.
Oh my God.
The next one.
I got punched in the nuts again today at work, Daddy. I went in there and the size 12s did not go over, let me say.
We had 15 cancellations today after that news story.
Still going, though. Dummies gave me I would go for free. I'll be your Bigfoot for free at your kids' parties. I'll climb through a window. I'll bust into that house.
The next one is a Karen that knocks on the neighbor's doorbell and complains about a
Wait,
flag.
what? Knocks on the
An
neighbor's
angry
doorbell?
Karen knocks on the
Not the doorbell.
rings the neighbor's doorbell.
Where's Clarence?
It's on the doorbell cam recorded, but she's not real happy with the neighbor's flag.
Here we go.
All right. There she's standing outside. Ooh,
How are you? I'm good.
get cussy.
I
No,
want to talk about this Tigger
What?
flag.
Whoa.
Tigger flag.
Tigger. Whew, man.
Okay, why not?
Now, I thought the American flag was real nice.
Uh-huh.
I don't say nothing about the shrubbery being cut. I don't say nothing about the backyard.
You're a mess.
But now, I don't like that.
Oh, okay, I didn't hang that. My brother hung that.
Well, I know. I'm just telling you, I don't like it.
Okay.
And we have rules. I won't have to go find out what they are, but
I mean, this isn't a homeowners association, though.
no, but there's rules for the community. There is called Williamsburg something, and there's rules.
And you can't
Okay.
enjoy Winnie the
So,
Pooh characters?
I'm just saying,
She's just spewing.
I don't like it.
All right.
It makes it look tacky.
Welcome.
Makes the neighborhood look tacky.
It doesn't, but that's okay.
Huh?
I said it doesn't, but it's okay. You're allowed your opinion.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna find out about it.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
Ignored.
Wow. Over a Tigger flag?
Yeah.
At the end of it, they didn't show it in this video. When I saw it, it's just a little kid's
flag, yeah,
with
with
Tigger
on it.
Light blue. Tigger lives matter.
Yeah. That's right. I don't know if that's the
Yikes.
thing. I don't know. Tigger flags do, for sure. What is that? That she got so mad about a flag?
Or she just doesn't like her neighbor. You know, and
I don't know.
any reason she can go over there and complain.
At least she's not flying a dinger flag or anything.
Right,
She's
yeah,
not, she's not a
that.
Rockies fan.
We got one last radio
right.
video. It's a kid doing a little off the top turnbuckle, but it looks like it's a lifeguard chair at the beach. And is
Oh, no. This is
yeah.
not good. It's like a 10-foot drop.
Slow-mo.
Oh, he's going to land on the other kid.
Oh, headplant.
Oh, man.
10-minute time limit. It's over. He taps out.
Look at the grandma.
Oh, one kid jumping off step 1. The other one's going step 3. Who's filming this? Satan? Oh, yeah. Grandma's not happy with any of the leaping. Well, that's a broken neck. He's in a wheelchair, right? The one on the bottom.
They're pliable
No.
at that age, John.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Yours fell out of a window at
rubber.
2 stories. That's about how old he was when he did the 2-story drop.
He was,
After that-
4. He was just shy,
4?
just shy of kindergarten.
Man.
After that, the kid the folding chair and whacked him
Yeah,
again.
it's WWE stuff. Well done. Nicely played, everyone. Wow. Well, I'm sending prayers through text to someone to make sure that kid's spine heals. Oops, that's the wrong music. There you go. There you go. Wow. That's uncomfortable. I do want to be a Bigfoot at kids' parties, though. I think that would be the best. A lot of people think that, like, kids singing or, Like kids laughing is the best. I think a gaggle of kids just screaming and crying is maybe the happiest noise in the world.
One of the funniest as a parent is when they're just that too young, and you find out like when you first time you take them to Santa or the Easter Bunny, and it's just
chaos,
petrified,
and it just trickles down. Dominoes from one kid to the next. Like if he's afraid, what just happened up there? Then the next one starts crying, and then they start running around.
Can't help but laugh.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm going to be going to malls at Christmas time.
Yeah,
now just to laugh.
Just stand by the Santa and wait because the kids that lose
Santa,
it, lose
Easter.
it. Oh, it's the
You'll have some that'll just stand from a distance and stare the whole time, but you can't break that barrier inside of 100 feet.
My favorite. Well, I need an elaborate Bigfoot costume because that's my calling.
Do you remember the first one that scared you, like you went to a mascot or something? I don't, but I know there was a.
There's been plenty. I forgot, yeah.
Cows used to freak me out.
Cows did?
Yeah.
I cried at a lot of stuff when I was little. I didn't like social settings, so I cried at a lot of just people. People touching me. I used to lose it. I had a tap dance teacher. My sister did tap dance, and I'm like, this looks kind of fun. So I gave it a run for one day, and then they partnered me up with a girl, and she put her hands on me, and I totally went Rain Man. And then the tap dancing teacher came over and said something. A Catholic priest once touched me, and I started crying. Not touched me in a good way. Not in a I'm going to win money way. There's been plenty of them I didn't like. I like the big plushy animals, though. So like Disneyland stuff I always enjoyed.
You went there at the right age.
Trying to think of like stuff that used to make me lose it. I don't know. But Bigfoot would have been cool. I'd have liked that.
Probably you got to be.
I think I'd have been all right with that.
5 or 6.
You know why? Even at an early age, I thought it was great when the other kids were scared. So maybe it was just I was born this way. Look at all these kids screaming. That's grandma. I'd have fallen for it, though. There you go. That was your Brady Report, brought to you by our friends at Hooters. Tomorrow night with Brett Festley, 7 to 9 o'clock, and go out there and grab that Cha-Ching Chavez. Easy enough. Thanks, Hooters.
This is bad. Bad, bad, bad.
That's a joke, right? You're joking?
It is. I just got this email, speaking of me being a beehole. I'm going to send you some healing prayers, Brady.
Thank you.
Because I'm a wizard. I can conjure healing. It drives me nuts even seeing that. I don't know. I know you're supposed to say the right things, but.
Sometimes you don't know what to say, and that can,
No, that's.
At least
you're literally
it's the point
doing
of, look, I'm thinking about you, or I hope you're doing
then
well.
Then reach out to the person who is hurt.
I did that.
Not the people who are telling you she's hurt. I'm sending healing prayers. Okay, well, I'll tell her.
You should have gone back and topped it with something.
Yeah.
I have a cauldron going right now.
I have
a spell.
Currently looking up some 15th century spells to try to alleviate her hip pain.
My potion.
From a 90-year-old woman's fall. Beelzebubs, rubs, and dips. Please heal Aunt Connie's injured hips.
Top that.
That's what I sent over as a text. That exact same thing. Well, the dialogue was strange. Well, I'd let you know what I was sending. Black magic sent by me.
Clearly, he's out thinking us, and
I sent healing
way more
prayers.
thoughtful.
My stupid brother sent black magic. Oh, my God. We're children. This is what kids would do. I put a spell on you? You text the lady who's down and say, hey, I hope everything's good. I really can't do much from here, but I hope you're feeling better.
And then you sent the picture of the cat hanging in there, baby.
No.
Cat hanging from the...
I sent a picture of Barry Wood. So check out this painting.
There we go.
Check out this painting I have, and I'm sure she'd be like, sending Barry Wood photos. That's what I do. You send your healing prayers. I'm going to make her laugh. This guy says, Dear John, don't you just love it when you're correct? Well, yes. I do. Let me start this by saying my wife does not like you. I'm bad with wives. That's a bad demo for me.
Yeah, we found out with Jordan.
Well, Jordan's wife liked me. She doesn't like Jordan, but I preface everything with, look, your wife isn't going to like me. She doesn't enjoy your view on. She believes that all people are good and is saddened when terrible people bring misfortune on themselves through their own terrible actions. I believe in your philosophy that everyone's an idiot until they prove me otherwise. That is my philosophy. Anyway, we recently found ourselves in an Applebee's in St. George, Utah. We had our 2 kids with us. That's where we eat when we have our kids because my 4-year-old only eats chicken nuggets, so it's free. That's where we do it. In walks a foursome of the most obese hicks, led by one of the fattest Lindas of all fat Lindas I've ever seen. As soon as this cow sat down, she started complaining. The hostess only gave them 2 menus to share to cut down on germs. Totally understandable to my wife and myself, but this lady flipped out and demanded all menus for all people because she couldn't comprehend the full menu having to share with her big fat son, so she gets a new menu after complaining. Then while they're ordering, she asked the waiter if she could split the check, and he says to the fatties, you can do that digitally when they pay, because when they pay at the table with those little things, you split it yourself. You know, they give you that little handheld thing, and you do the work. And she says this actually fell out of a human's mouth. We're from Omaha. We don't know how to use that computer crap. She literally attributed her stupidity from being from Nebraska. Then she proceeded to disrespect and put down a 17-year-old waiter for 20 minutes as I sat there. So I paid my bill and gathered my more well-behaved 4-year-old than her teenage kids and thought to myself, what would John do right now? So I gave the waiter a 100% tip and left a note saying, I'm sorry you had to deal with that cow. My wife has a new outlook on how horrible people can be and gives your theory on humanity a lot more attention. Thanks for the laughs. A black listener who just tipped heavy. Well, thank you, Ryan. That's fantastic. And I'm glad we're swinging your wife over the idea that
I don't believe that story.
You know, but the tipping, the black guy tipping, I know that struggle. But it matches everything. They're at Applebee's. They've got multiple children. You know, I mean, all the other flags are there. The tipping thing is a bit of a stretch, and I don't have proof of it, but he said so. So I'm going to go with it.
Great move.
Great move. And best still, his wife is now sitting back saying, I wasn't right to like people. No. It's always a mistake. Speaking of Utah, Matt Silcock says, man, if that guy's name of Cox doesn't fly in Utah politics, mine would never fly. And the funny thing is, I was born in Salt Lake. That's right. My last name is Silcock. And my wife's maiden name is Eaton. And I tried to convince her to hyphenate her last name, but it didn't go over because Eaton Silcock is probably not great on her business card.
At least it was on the marriage announcement.
The Eaton Silcock
wedding.
Yeah. I wonder if she's Mark Eaton's family member, being from Utah and all. That's pretty solid. Before we move on, I have to say thank you. Friday, I forgot to do this yesterday. A group of guys came in from the Guard, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
And dropped that. Well, this is awesome. And this isn't for us. The reason I want to do this on the air is because this is about the listeners and the people who have participated. That every November we do that, stuff those envelopes and those boxes.
KUP deployment.
Yeah, KUP deployment. And we send it out to troops from Arizona stationed overseas or, stationed away from home during the holidays. And they get these boxes. Now, in these boxes is, for those of you who remember, it's toothpaste and socks and lip balm and deodorant and essentials and golf balls and a couple of little things. Notes from kids at Toledo's chick school. His
Tang High on the Plex.
Tang High on the Plex came from that whole thing because kids write letters to the things and we stuff them in there. None of them make any sense, but it's from home. We forget that actually hits, and you guys drop off everything. I remember going to React Defense and Jay asked all the people who participated in the classes there, hey, could you help out with the troops there with troops and cops, firefighters, first responders and stuff. And that place filled up box after box. So we got tons of people out there who dropped off. I can't tell you how many people were bombing the van last year and helping us out. Or it was 2 years ago. Last year we couldn't even do that. So we got donations from people and everything else. It was pretty amazing. So on November 11th, Veterans Day, we had people here pack up those boxes and send them out. And within a couple days, we get pictures. But these guys gave us this plaque and the flag that flew over their command post of Camp Beering in Kuwait. On the 21st day of November 2020, they flew the flag over their camp, and then they take it down, they fold it up, and they put it in a cool triangulation box or whatever they do with that. We've got a couple. And then gave us this deal. First Sergeant Jeffrey L. Huff, or Hugh, I'd say Huff, and Captain Juan C. Poland came down here Friday and gave us this awesome plaque and this flag that flew right over the deal. It says the American flag accompanied certificate was flown above the company command post, Camp Beering, Kuwait, on the 21st day of November. Its certificate is presented to 98 KUPD for their support of the 3666 Support Maintenance Company, Soldiers of the Arizona National Guard. With this flag, you will carry the memories and experiences of the soldier deployed under it. That's for you guys because, we'll have it in our office and we'll have people going, oh, you guys did great stuff. But honestly, this is because of what the donators did, the people who did this. I kicked in my part. I did just like you guys. I dropped off some stuff. I put some cash in the kitty. I'm sure everybody in here did. And all the listeners that dropped off and did this and filled close to 1,300 different boxes for about 1,300 troops deployed from Arizona out there. And so this is that moment where it comes back. And we've got that flag. I wish you guys, I wish the listeners could get part of that, but it would take forever to give you all some of the flag. But that is for you. So I'm sure they posted. Did we post on Instagram nonsense and Facebook and things like that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, I'm sure we did. We do the pictures, guys?
Yeah.
And put those up already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's awesome. So thanks to the Guard for doing that. They don't have to do that, but giving us that flag. We've got 3 or 4 of these flags. There's that one over there where I think they dropped that off after they were listening to us and got the whole base turned on to KUPD, and that was in Afghanistan. And then those guys ran into some heat. But they said, we wanted to give you one of the flags that flew over our base camp while we were there. We were listening to you, got us through some of the bad times, and that was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And another one that flew over, and we've got all these plaques.
They put our logo on.
Yeah, but I mean,
one of those bases was kind of cool.
It's awesome.
On the missile.
Yeah. It's really cool. We had the KUPD stuff on their missiles, and they launched them from planes, and that was like KUPD stickers were responsible for killing loads of Taliban. And that's something we can take pride in. We killed a lot of people. I hope.
They said when they hit it in the launch, it just went, you.
It's coming for you, Taliban. So just wanted to say thanks to the guys at the Guard, but a bigger thanks out to all the people who helped out. We'll do it again. I mean, here we are in August. It's not that far off. Start collecting in October usually, and then bag it up in November. And I don't know if what's going to happen with troops overseas and anything else, but there's plenty of them. And from what they were telling us on Friday is that we're not done over there. They keep saying they're taking us out, and they're all going to be emptied out by September 11. We're not done over there. There's plenty more we got planned to go back and do some. I'm like, well, whatever it is, stay safe. And thanks to everybody who helped us with that, because this isn't – the Fart Show does its job telling you guys, and then it's up to you. Look, I've seen other radio stations try stuff, and it fails. Like I've been part of it. I've been part of it at the Zone when we try to do a donation thing, and it doesn't go well. And you got to lean on clients to come drop off cash and everything else. I've been part of a station that doesn't have it. Their listeners don't participate. Even if the ratings are good, there's a difference between an active audience that helps you out and one that just kind of listens and hangs around. You guys are most certainly active. Everything we ask you to do, you come through. So
Givers.
Huge. And I know it seems late in the game to thank you for that, but it's coming up again. And that was pretty cool. So we shouldn't be the ones taking all the accolades for that. I wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's great. So it'll come up again. Thanks for the last couple of years we've done it. It isn't us. It really, truly is not us. It's everything you guys do. Man, you guys step up for that stuff. It's 8:26. We've been talking mascots all morning. I think we may have to do a Beat My Dick today with mascots because Toledo was we've done it before, but it's not easy. You name the mascot, name the team, or name the team, name the mascot. We haven't decided yet. College, pros, WNBA.
What?
Oh, yeah. This is not going to be an easy game for Toledo.
What are they? WNBA?
Oh, yeah. They've got mascots, too. Yeah, they got scissors and clams and tampons and OBs and whatever reason. The
KNX panty.
The raging mesh.
Washable. All right, maybe we shouldn't play this with you two. Worst part is I'm jumping right into this.
Yeah, I know. You fell for it.
Yeah, the washable period underwear is a mascot. Do they fire those out of the T-shirt gun?
Yeah, freebies.
Oh, are they giving away like free Jell-O shots or what? Oh, good God, no! They're those used tampon panties. And for any ladies right now listening that are in the tampon panties, there's a Mill Avenue bridge. Just drive right off of it. You're not a member of our society if you got those underpants on that catch it and then you put it in the wash with all the rest of you. You know you live alone for a reason. Nobody wants to do their wash with you.
Hey, kids, here comes Labby.
Hey, everybody. My name's Labby. Go Connecticut Trouble. I got a voice for Labby. Perfect. I got a voice for Labby. Time for the big tampon drop. The flying clam's going to drop 3 tampons.
Yeah, clammy, Labby.
I got one that starts with a Q, but I don't think the kids will like it.
No.
We'll call her Queenie, but we'll know.
Nobody likes Yeasty.
Oh, no. That's the bad mascot. That's great stuff. Anywho, we'll do the mascot. We'll do Beat My Dick in just a moment if you want to do that. So we'll have you calling up 585-9800 if you want to play. What? We have SmackDown still? We'll get all those out. We'll find
we get more. I get something for you.
Comedy tickets. We got food. We got all sorts of stuff. We'll hand you a good price. 585-9800 and we'll play that game. Beat My Dick coming up in a moment.
This is bad, 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 bad.
That's a joke, right? You're joking?
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.